So this has been taken from a larger botanical print that I did, and all I've done is to stick it down with some Liquitex matte medium onto a more firmer card. It's just got more weight to it. I'll just put that to one side, and I'm looking to use one of these critters that I have created. I did these animals probably last year or the year before, and what I've done is I've printed them onto tissue paper so I can cut them out and use them on different prints. I've also got this large hare here, which I think will go onto a bigger piece, but I think I'll start off small. The good thing is that I've got tons and tons of these botanical prints, and I can print out as many of these as I want because they're my creations, and I can just keep on going until I get it right. If these are things that you might be interested in, here's a wolf, Highland cow, a stag with some mystical signs behind it, and an owl, the same sort of thing. If this is something that you think you would like to have, then just leave me a comment and I'll try and upload them onto my website for you. But my worry at the moment is that if I stick one of these down onto this and it doesn't work, then I'm going to spoil this, and I particularly like it. So I'm wondering which one would be the best creature to use. So what I've decided to do is a smaller version. So I've done the same thing again. It's one of my botanicals, a bit of a messy print. So I thought that if I put one of these on, that it would A, give me an idea of how this sticks down and what it looks like before I try and do it on the botanical print that I particularly like. So that's the plan, Stan. So it's too big. Let's have a look, see what happens. First of all, what I'm going to do is just get rid of these harsh lines around the hair, so that it's just not a straight rectangular box around it. So I'll try to be careful and get this as more of a ragged edge, and then I'm going to just let that dry a little bit so it's not as delicate for me to try and work with. Okay, so I've got rid of that, and I'm just going to let that dry off a little bit. Okay, so here goes. Going to just put some, this is ultra matte medium. I'm only using this because it's been hanging around for quite a while and I just need to use it. So there's no real reason why I'm using ultra matte, other than it's going to stick it down. Put plenty on. Whoops. Oops. Put that to one side. And need to make sure where that's going to go. Put a little mark just there. I really don't mind things being in the centre. I know people like to put things to one side and people don't like to have things in the centre, but I do. That's the kind of photography that I used to do. That's the kind of photography that I used to do. I used to like to do things that wasn't conventional. Let's pop some more of this in. I'll just go for not the ultra, just the matte medium, and put plenty on there. That obviously ripped a little bit, but it doesn't matter because it will it's all stuck down. So that's looking okay. This is the wet strength tissue paper, just to make sure that that is definitely sticking down. Right, very happy with that. Just pop this over the top. Very nice. I love it. And that was just a piece of the botanical paper that I wasn't really keen on. I thought it was a bit too wishy-washy and busy. Okay, just move you to one side, Mr. or Mrs. Hare. Now, here's my dilemma again with this. I quite like this stag. I really like the stag, but my problem with this is that it's a warm colour. Whoops, sorry. It's a warm colour and this is a cool colour behind it. So how that will fare, I don't know. So I think I'm going to reject that, although I really love it. I'm going to look for another botanical that has got a more of a warm background. Now this owl would look okay, I think, but again we've got a lot of warm colours, so I think I'm going to wait with the owl. So I've got the Highland cow, and I'm hitting the same problem again with the Highland cow. We're going to have this kind of halo of orangey colour around it going on to the cool colours here. So that leaves me with the wolf, and that would be okay. Probably here is when I've looked at it, there's something coming out here down. I don't know whether you can see that or not, and if I place it wrong it looks as though that the wolf's got a straw in its mouth. That's probably not what I'm looking for. So I'm gonna stick with the hare, and going to do the same thing again and just scooch round it with this water brush and get a nice uneven edge like I've got with this this hare here. I've gone round the edges again. I had to be careful because I didn't want to interfere too much with his whiskers. So just have to be very careful not to catch his whiskers there. I think I'm going to put it just here. Okay, so let's get some matte medium on it. See if I can do this without tearing it this time. Whoops. Very delicate. Come on, Mr. Hare, or Mrs. Hare. Just not breathing at all. I just holding my breath. Careful, Joanie. So as you can see the botanical flower behind it, and I'm not too happy with that. I'd rather have this version here, which was my practice version. So what I've done is I've cut another one of my little creative critters out, and I'm going to try putting this over the top of that hare with another hare, a couple of hares, and see if I can just push that botanical into the background somewhat. So this is going to be a delicate operation, but one that I'm sure can be done. Move him up a bit. Just being careful now. Don't want to rip it like I did before. It's very difficult when I'm doing this and I'm trying to do this at the same time as talk and not get my head in the way. So trying to get rid of the wrinkles. That's better. Can't see that as much. So I'm happy with that. And I think I'm going to just let that dry. But that feels better than it did before. You can still see it a little bit, but not as much. So I think the the information that I've taken away from doing this is that it does work. I need to be more mindful of the background. This one I think is more successful because it's more of a plain empty background where the critter is going to sit. This one was a little bit too messy behind, but in the scheme of things I still think it works. So I hope you enjoyed that. I might scoot along with some acrylic just to dab on there, just to change the colour ever so slightly, but I hope you've enjoyed that. I certainly have. And I've got two rather nice little prints. So if you're interested in having your own versions of these various different critters, then leave me a comment and I'm sure I'll be able to put some on the website if enough people are interested. So thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again next time. So thanks for watching and bye for now. Bye bye.